Hold tight, because there's a shakeup in the world of streaming services that you need to know about. Now, we're all familiar with the streaming service giants, aren't we? Netflix with its vast array of international content, and Disney with its magical world of beloved characters. They're the major players, the titans of the industry, each battling for our screens and our time. But have you ever wondered about the rest of the streaming landscape? The underdogs, the niche players, the ones pushing the boundaries of what we know as streaming television? Well, there's one such player that has been making waves recently, and it's called BritBox International. BritBox, you ask? Yes, BritBox. It's a streaming service with a unique selling point. It focuses on classic British TV productions. Imagine all the quintessential British shows, from the witty comedies to the gripping dramas, all in one place. It's like a treasure trove of British television, a platform where the charm of a classic British TV lives on. So, where does BritBox fit into the grand scheme of things? Well, it's considered a smaller player, especially when compared to the likes of Netflix and Disney. But don't let that fool you. BritBox has been carving out its own space, creating a niche market for itself among viewers who have a taste for British television. But here's the twist. ITV just sold its 50% stake in BritBox International to BBC Studios. Let's dive into why. ITV has decided to cash out, selling its stake for a cool £255 million. Why, you ask? Let's get into that. With the streaming service showdown on the rise, ITV has chosen a strategic shift in focus. The company is now honing in on its UK advertiser-funded streaming service, ITVX and ITV Studios. ITVX, their homegrown platform, is where they see the future of their content distribution. This shift of focus is a strategic move, aiming to strengthen ITV's hold in the streaming service market, where major platforms like Netflix and Disney are dominating. Now, what's a share buyback initiative? Well, it's an effort by a company to buy back its own shares from the marketplace. ITV's share buyback initiative, funded by the sale of its stake in BritBox, is a way of returning money to its shareholders. It's a strategic move often seen as a vote of confidence in the company's future prospects. But wait, does this mean ITV is completely out of the BritBox picture? Not exactly. ITV Studios will continue to reap benefits from BritBox International through extended licensing agreements. That means they'll still have their fingers in the BritBox pie without the full commitment of ownership. So ITV is betting big on its own services, pumping money back into the pockets of its shareholders, and still managing to keep a foot in the door with BritBox. A strategic shift indeed. So ITV's betting big on its own services, but what about the BBC? What's in it for them? BBC Studios isn't just sitting on the sidelines. They're seeing this as a golden opportunity. Yes, indeed, a golden opportunity to double their business size and invest in British content for long-term value. This isn't just a whim or a passing fancy. It's a strategic move that aligns perfectly with their goals. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the gravity of this decision. Doubling their business size is no small feat. It's a massive undertaking that requires careful planning, strategic decision-making, and a whole lot of ambition. But BBC Studios is up for the challenge. They're not just willing to take the risk, they're eager to. And it's not just about size. They're also looking at the long-term value that investing in British content can bring. This is a clear sign of their commitment to showcasing British talent and promoting British culture. It's not just about the here and now, it's about the future. They're investing in a legacy, something that will continue to entertain and inspire viewers for years to come. But BBC Studios is not just interested in making a profit. They're also committed to providing quality content for their viewers. This acquisition is a testament to that commitment. They're willing to invest in a platform that may not be the biggest player in the game, but it's one that has a clear and distinct focus: classic British TV productions. So BBC is doubling down on BritBox International. But what does this mean for you, the viewer? Change is afoot in the streaming world, and as viewers, you've got more choices than ever. This latest shift could mean a greater focus on classic British productions, bringing you quality content from across the pond. However, the landscape is not without its challenges. Major platforms like Netflix and Disney are relentless competitors, but diversity in content is a win for everyone. It's an exciting time to be a viewer. And remember, to stay updated on all things media industry, subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on the latest scoop.